Bonjour et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy. Today you're going to learn how to respond appropriately when someone says thank you to you in French. In other words, you're going to learn different ways of saying you're welcome in French. So let's start with how to say you're welcome in French in informal and neutral settings. So for example, when you're talking to friends and family. So in that case, the most common way of saying you're welcome is de rien. De rien basically means it's nothing. So you hold the door open for someone and they say merci and then you reply de rien. De rien is by far the most common way of saying you're welcome in French because basically you can use it with strangers as well as family and friends, so long as you're not in a formal setting. Another way of saying you're welcome is saying il n'y a pas de quoi. Il n'y a pas de quoi, which could be translated as don't mention it. Unlike de rien, il n'y a pas de quoi is hardly ever used with strangers. It's mostly used with family and friends. But in reality, if you speak to French people, you'll notice that they either completely drop il n'y a from the phrase and just say pas de quoi, or they condense it together and say y a pas de quoi. So don't be surprised if you hear y a pas de quoi, it actually means il n'y a pas de quoi. But well, as French people, we can be quite lazy with our language use, so well, that's just the way it goes. If when someone says merci to you, you want to answer no problem or no worries, simply say pas de problème or pas de souci. Pas de problème, pas de souci. And if you give someone a gift or you do something really nice for them, after they thank you, you can either say tout le plaisir est pour moi, basically the pleasure is mine, or avec plaisir, my pleasure. So for example, merci beaucoup pour les fleurs, thank you very much for the flowers. What do you think would be the most appropriate answer? Well, if the flowers were a gift, the appropriate answer would be avec plaisir, or tout le plaisir est pour moi. However, if someone is thanking you for going out and buying them flowers because they asked you to go and get it for them, all the other ways of saying you're welcome would also be appropriate. If you want to sound a little bit more formal or more posh when saying you're welcome, you can say je t'en prie, so long as you know the person you're talking to very well, je t'en prie, or je vous en prie, if you don't know the person you're talking to very well or if you're talking to several people at once. So je t'en prie and je vous en prie do sound a little bit more formal than all the other ways of saying you're welcome, and it's usually used to tell the other person that they really are welcome. So for example, je vous remercie pour votre aide. Je vous en prie. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Of course, sometimes when someone says thanks to you, it's more appropriate for you to thank them back rather than say you're welcome. In which case, you can say c'est moi qui te remercie, or c'est moi qui vous remercie. I'm the one who thanks you. Or you could also say merci à toi, or merci à vous, with the emphasis on the toi and the vous, basically returning the thanks. For example, merci pour l'invitation. Thank you for the invite. Merci à toi d'être venu. Thank you for coming. I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you still have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. That's what the comments are for. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I upload new videos regularly. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, all the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye!